Howdy folks, Bluesboy Jag here. Aroma to Cuba humbucker. Acoustic electric. Cigar box guitar, 3-string. All wood box. Weighted, so it's just like this when you're on stage with your strap instead of like that. Also makes it much easier to play and increases the sustain. I put extra wood in the back section here. 1 volume control. Amp cranked up pretty well. Sound hole right there, humbucker pickup, shiny, pretty. Red oak neck. Been making the red oak neck CBGs for 12 years. And the red oak necks are very sturdy, so they don't warp. And I put 5 to 10 coats of polyurethane on it, depending on how much I need to sand the wood. Sometimes the wood is a little rough, so I sand it more and I spray it more and make it all shiny and pretty. This one has a matte finish on the box, so it's not super shiny, and it works really well with this type of box. It's shiny enough, and it protects the box, protects the artwork on the box. And I have this cranked out through a 1948 Valco. You don't have to have a 1948 Valco for your CBG to sound this good. And I've said this before, but I'll say it again. The reason I use a 1948 Valco is because it is designed without a bass and treble control on it. That's how they made them back in the old days. It's for a lap steel guitar. And what all that means is there's no bass and treble to crank up, crank down. It is only set up with 1 volume control. So it's basically flat, and it is flat as you can get. It's flat. There's no treble, there's no bass. It's just, that's what you get. So the idea is that when I plug this into an amp that has no bass and treble control whatsoever and it sounds this good, think about what you can do with an amp that does have a little bit of a treble and bass adjustment on it. So this is pretty much flat. I got it cranked in 3/4 the way up. It's probably a 10-watt amp, something like that. Now here's turn it down just a little bit on the guitar. If you're in tune. I tune all my CBGs to A because these are .09 strings. I get them in bulk from China, so I get about 200-300 at a time. So if you want to tune them to G, .10 is probably better for you. Here's a little bit of a finger style example. These are wire frets you'd find on Fender, Gibson, Gretsch, etc. All those fancy guitars, same wire frets. Nice fancy dots on the top, dots on the front, so you know where you're at when you're drunk on stage in the dark and the ladies are throwing their panties at you. Anyway, there you go. Another 3-string. Box guitar by Bluesboy Jag. Once again, thanks for watching. Thanks for your support. Doodle.